What's up, everybody? Evil here. I have not updated this channel for a long time. That's because I haven't really been riding. Lost my job, switched jobs, death in the family, all kinds of stuff. Last few months been keeping me super busy. But we did do something dumb, which was we went and bought a side-by-side. So me and the kids, we've always rode four-wheelers. My wife never really cared to go along riding utility or whatever. We talked about it. We've been kind of wanting one of these for a long time. I've talked myself out of it several times over the years. Yeah, we decided to pull the trigger. It just happened. We stopped into Horizon Outdoor dealer around here. We're looking at some used stuff. They had a used KRX, and basically the wife wasn't going to agree to it unless we did a four-door. so this is the only four-door that I like. This is the RZR Turbo R4. Only four-door I liked. All the rest of them are way too long. This one's just a little bit on the shorter side, a little more nimble, and it just had all the things we wanted. We looked at all kinds of different ones. We went and looked at the Mavericks and all that stuff. A lot of my friends who have these are hardcore Polaris people. So we just kind of went with what was working for them. This one, they've been out a couple of years, 2 years, I don't know. But they are kind of rare, so I had to look all over to kind of find one. None of the dealers that I was calling had it. And I located this one and picked it up. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna do, I mean, everybody's seen these and the pictures and the videos and the stuff. But this being my very first side-by-side, well, it was actually due to the dealer who he was buying like this limited edition KRX, and he had a Yamaha Wolverine, and he said, we bought the Wolverine thinking it was the one. We went to, there's a Ray Rocks park around here we haven't gone to yet, we're probably going to. But he went to Ray Rocks and he said, as soon as we got there, I realized we made a huge mistake. So he sold the Wolverine the next day, and then he bought that badass KRX that was out there. What he said just made a huge impression on me. We were just like, if you're gonna spend the money, buy the right one the first time. This one just, you sort of know in your gut which one's the right one, and we just had the feeling about this one as soon as we saw it. So what's that saying? Buy once, cry once. So yeah, they didn't have one of these at the dealer to look at. We were looking at the XPs, and I just didn't really like it. I mean, the wheel, they had smaller tires and everything, but then when I got to look at this thing, I was like, this thing's pretty badass. It's not the 4-cylinder, it's not 225 horse, but I knew that I was gonna be hauling 4 people, so the 180 horse was appealing to me. Also the 32s were appealing to me. We'll be doing a fair bit of off-roading here, especially as soon as crops are out. But this thing, just everything seemed right about it. We like the seats, we like the interior, we like the ergonomics. The Turbo R has more room in the back than the Pro XP, at least from when we sat in them, it seems like these are roomier in the back. I think it's a little bit longer. This one had the Rockford Fosgate sound system, which was one of the tunes, because we're taking this thing out to have a good time. We got it with the ride command, the GPS. I didn't know if that would be super useful, but a couple times we've taken this out now, like I've totally got myself turned around on back roads and stuff, so it's been super useful. I know I could use the phone, but it's handy just to flip the GPS there and check all that out. So so far really digging it. Just getting past break-in miles, so I've just started to step into a little bit, and it's just got tons of zoot. Does not have the Fox Live valve. I do not think that is a feature that I will be driving hard enough to need. It rides amazing. You go over huge obstacles and you can't even feel them. So yes, doesn't have ride stability and all that stuff, but not something I need. I didn't think it was like a $6,000 upgrade that I needed. We've had this out a couple times, and it has been a huge amount of fun. I'm just digging everything about it so far. The only bad things I've had so far is whoever did the finishing on the, basically they didn't bolt anything in the back. All this shit was loose and flapping around. which kind of pissed me off. But you know, I didn't want to haul it all the way back down to the dealer. It's like an hour away. So the dealer ordered me in the pieces, the fasteners and stuff that were missing, and fixed me up with those. So that wasn't that big a deal. But we've been digging the shit out of this thing the last couple weekends, and I figured, you know, I had enough of an opinion now to be able to talk about it a little bit. Upgrade. I can't, what this thing costs, I cannot believe it does not have a rear view mirror. That's just criminal in my opinion, but something that I overlooked. And then the first night we took it out, we were just getting the shit whacked out of us by bugs. So I picked up this windshield from Super ATV. This is just the manual one, but it's awesome. I didn't want one that was permanent because it gets hot in the cabin, but this is, you get the best of both worlds. You can flip it open and get full airflow. It also has 2 settings, so you can click it and have like a vent. So that's pretty nice. It'll be nice on the cooler nights too to help keep it warm. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's pretty cool. We're having a good time. It's been fun for the whole family, which is different. Usually ATV is just a couple of us, not everybody, you know, somebody sitting at home. But this has been a great pickup for that so far. Enjoying it quite a bit. And I think the only other thing I'm going to do, I'm planning on putting a light bar on the gravel and stuff at night. It would be nice to have that, and then some shock boots to help protect the springs. But other than that, it's pretty awesome. But we went on a ride today. I got some footage from some of the backwoods riding, and I'll post that in now.